Imagine a city bustling with life, modern buildings reaching for the sky, and people going about their daily routines. Now, what if I told you that beneath the very ground they walk on lies a chilling secret? A macabre foundation made of tens of thousands of human skeletons. This isn't a scene from a horror movie. This is the real story of a city built on top of 80,000 skeletons. Welcome to Beast Stories, where we uncover the most incredible and sometimes terrifying truths hidden in our world. Today, we're digging deep into the history of a place where the past is literally buried underfoot. How did this happen? Who were these people? And what does it feel like to live in a city with such a dark and silent population beneath its streets? The city we are talking about is Paris, the city of love, art, and light. But beneath its romantic avenues and charming cafes lies a vast, dark labyrinth known as the Catacombs. This underground ossuary holds the remains of more than 6 million people. However, our focus today is on a specific event that led to an even more concentrated and haunting foundation for a part of another city. Let's travel back in time to the 18th century. Many European cities were facing a massive problem. Their cemeteries were overflowing. In Paris, for instance, the situation was dire. The Holy Innocents Cemetery, the city's oldest and largest, was so full that bodies were often improperly buried, leading to grotesque scenes and a serious public health crisis. The smell of death hung heavy in the air, and the ground was raised several meters above street level due to the sheer volume of bodies. The authorities knew something had to be done. The solution was as radical as it was necessary. They decided to move the bones. Starting in 1786, a monumental and eerie project began. For years, under the cover of night, wagons filled with human remains would travel through the city streets. Priests would chant and bless the processions as they transported the bones from the overcrowded cemeteries to the city's abandoned limestone quarries, which would become the Paris Catacombs. This network of tunnels, stretching for hundreds of kilometers, became the final resting place for millions of Parisians. Walls were artfully and chillingly stacked with skulls and femurs, creating a morbid masterpiece hidden from the world above. But what about the city built directly on top of skeletons? For this, we must look at how cities expand. As Paris grew, new districts and buildings were constructed over areas that once housed these packed cemeteries. The land from the former Holy Innocents Cemetery, for example, after being cleared of its estimated 2 million skeletons, was turned into a bustling marketplace, the famous Les Halles. So, quite literally, a new part of the city, a center of commerce and daily life, was built on ground that had been saturated with human remains for centuries. The story echoes in other cities too. In London, the expansion over plague pits and ancient graveyards means modern life often unfolds above layers of forgotten history and bone. Let's shift our focus to an even more direct example. The Sedlec Ossuary in Kutna Hora, Czech Republic. While not a whole city, this small chapel is decorated with the bones of between 40,000 and 70,000 people. The story begins in the 13th century when an abbot brought back holy soil from Jerusalem. The cemetery became a desirable burial site, and it grew immensely, especially during the Black Death and the Hussite Wars. By the 15th century, it was overflowing. Around the year 1511, a half-blind monk was tasked with exhuming skeletons and stacking them in the chapel. Centuries later, in 1870, a woodcarver named František Rint was hired to arrange the bones. What he created is both breathtaking and deeply unsettling. He made a giant chandelier containing at least one of every bone in the human body, garlands of skulls, and even a coat of arms made entirely from human remains. The town of Kutnahora thrives around this site, its existence intertwined with this monumental tomb. So, how does it feel for the residents? For most, it's a part of their history, a fact of life. The past is the past, and life moves on. Yet, the knowledge lingers. It's a powerful reminder of our own mortality and the thin veil that separates the world of the living from the world of the dead. These cities are a testament to human resilience and our ability to build a future, even upon the most somber of foundations. The stories of these places are not just about skeletons, they are about plagues, wars, faith, and the incredible evolution of our cities. What you've just heard is only the beginning. The world is full of such beastly stories, hidden in plain sight. If you were captivated by this journey into the cities of the dead, make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring the bell for Beast Stories. You won't want to miss our next investigation, where we explore a mystery that has baffled scientists for centuries. I am Venant. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.